Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video, this session that I'm doing with you all. Today is my master's birthday and I am going to celebrate it in my own style, in our own way. We actually have a 24-hour session. We call it session, we can call it session, yes. But it's a 24-hour Ramayani satsang that we do, which means that we're gonna be singing, chanting with music, with harmonium, with tabla for 24 hours. In 24 hours, basically, we're gonna complete the Ramayana, the whole of Ramayana. Oh, some people drive so fast. Okay. Actually, it's morning time, so a lot of people are going to work. I don't have this type of routine, like driving in the morning. So I'm doing it after a while, and usually I drive on weekends. Today is also a weekend, but all days are made by God and all days are amazing. So I may not be looking into the camera a lot because I have to be focused on the road. But guys, today I'm going to be talking about something really important, and this is so important. This is a life-changing thing, okay? And I think we all get this information when we are going through a major shift in our lives. I need to wear my glasses because the sun is going to fall on my face and we have to protect ourselves. It rained last night. The weather is beautiful. What we need to really do is, and we're going to do it together, I have to change the angle a bit because I need to focus on the road, as I said. So guys, we are going to talk about gratitude today, and gratitude is literally so important in our lives. We really underestimate the power of gratitude, and we don't know how it can turn things around for anyone, especially when they're going through difficult phases. And I'll tell you why. Because when we are going through low phases, it's easy to be troubled by doubts. It's easy to be troubled by fear. We all get scared when we are in that situation. Fear can really bog us down. Fear can really stop our growth. Actually, fear just stops us from living in the moment. So when we don't live in the moment, we create that energy, that vibe. We are not present. We are thinking about 100 things. There's a lot of overthinking going on. And this basically kills the joy that a person has within them. Okay? And that's what we need to actually avoid. We need to avoid fearful thoughts taking over our life. We need to avoid getting bogged down by doubts, and we need to think big. And I think we can only think big when we are focused on all the good things that we have in life and we are thankful for it. So early in the morning, I think first thing that we all need to do is thank God. Say thank you God, of course, but thank God. The road is bad, but we have the road. So what we really need to do first thing in the morning is say thank you to God. We need to actually think about all the things as soon as we get out from the bed, even when we are in the bed. First of all, getting out of the bed is also a skill that we need to master with time. So today, this particular video that I'm making, it's going to have lots and lots of pearls of wisdom, lots and lots of practical things that you can do right from the very beginning of your day, and you will feel a difference. If you're a very negative person, which I'm sure you're not, because if anybody, not you, if anybody is extremely negative, then they cannot make use of it. So I did say that because I do know some people who are very negative, and no matter what you tell them, no matter how much positive energy you try to give to them, they're constantly complaining. And I think those people also have lost touch with gratitude, and they find it really hard to say thank you for anything. Even if you tell them like, hey, why don't you say thank you for like 10 things, they have to think like really hard, and they're very upset also. They get extremely upset when you say, why don't you say thank you for all the good things you have? And they can get like, oh, don't talk to me like this, don't tell me I don't have anything good in life. So if you know such people also, I would like to say that their energy is also very infectious. Yes, as much as positive energy is infectious, negative energy also is infectious. So if you know anyone who's a big time cribber, a complaint box, just maintain distance from those people. Like, don't talk to them so much unless there's a professional thing. Best is to avoid having conversations with such people, because they will pull you down, they will drag you down in their negative attitude. They will make you also feel angry, because when you try to convince such people to be happy, their energy will rub off against you. So how to cleanse yourself? You need to also cleanse yourself, you also need to protect your energy, and you also need to maintain your vibe, so that if in case such people also meet you, they can seek some inspiration from you. Like, they can at least see that, look, this person is not getting affected by my negative energy, and this will come with practice. We need to be thankful to God. Okay, so let's just start thanking God. Okay, I'm gonna just randomly thank God for a couple of things, and you can also make a list side by side and say thank you to God. I mean, whatever I see in my reality right now, I'm gonna say thank you God for all those things. Number one, thank you God for these roads. I'm on the road right now and I can see there's so many cars, so many people, all these busy people going to work. There's a hustle bustle, early morning hustle bustle. So thank you God for creating roads for us. Thank you God for creating vehicles for us. So thank you God for creating all these roads for us. Thank you God for creating this beautiful world. There are lots of trees right now that are so green. It is spring season. Thank you God for spring season. Thank you God for trees. Thank you God for oxygen. Thank you God for happy faces. Thank you God that we have work. Thank you God that we have something to do in life, something to look forward to. Thank you God for this beautiful sunlight, this morning sunlight. Thank you God that I slept in the night. I had a bed to sleep on. Thank you God for the food. Thank you God for the breakfast I had in the morning, for the morning meals. Thank you God for these beautiful flowers. I mean, I wish I could show it to you, but I cannot. But I can see them, and trust me, there are flowers everywhere right now. Everywhere, wherever you look, you have beautiful flowers everywhere. And the city that I'm in, it's like, usually it's very well kept, so you always see flowers, but spring season is the highlight. It's the highlight. Okay, it's really nice right now, and it's gonna stay like this till April. I think we're in March, April, yeah, till April. So flowers make me very happy, especially the ones that are growing in on the plants. You know, they are like even better. So there's a huge milk van going in front of me, and my street babies, they drink milk. So thank you God that the street babies have food. Thank you God the street babies got food today as well. I mean, today was like a difficult day to start in the morning, because I was a little unwell, and I really needed a specific medicine. I don't take medicines as such, but that was for digestion. That's for digestion, so it's not really a medicine. So I was looking for that one, and there was none, and I actually managed to get it magically. There's nobody who was delivering it at that point in time. So I was like, wow, God is so great. So now, how do we really practice gratitude? Now, this is something that I've figured out over a period of time, and I feel that I should share it with you all so that you can make the most of it as well. So there was a time when I used to say thank you for only the things that I felt were good in my life. Okay, I was not able to see the good in other things, in all the things. It was not easy for me to do that either, which is, I think, with most people that's the case. We all find it hard to be thankful for everything. So as of now, if I look at the things from a complaint box's perspective, there are these bumps on the road, which I think you can also feel. And there are these, the road is not that great on this part, like wherever we just crossed. But other than that, the road is nice. So we can say, oh, these roads are so bad, this is pathetic, this is horrible. But then that would be wrong way of doing gratitude. Even at this point in time, we need to look at what is better. I mean, there has to be something which is nice. So what is nice? What is nice that I have a car that I can drive on. I can make this interesting video for all of you people. And the flowers are everywhere. As always, the beautiful sky is there. Thank you, God, for sunlight. Thank you, God, for beautiful sky. Thank you, God, for oxygen. Thank you, God, for trees. Thank you, God, for even these roads, because at least we have the roads. Imagine places where there are no roads. Imagine places where people still, because there are dimensions and frequencies, and it all exists at the same time. I know this because I watch a lot of interesting content on my feed. I think my feed is probably the most interesting feed because I'm a 5.2 projector. So that's like the rarest of the rare projector, rarest of the rare kind of what they call in human design person. So I see like almost everything, and that's what they say for human design 5.2 projectors, that they see everything but others don't see them. It's like they're sitting in a glass cabin and they can see everything. Okay, yeah, but I can like show myself to certain people, so I can show myself to you all. You have to be in a certain frequency. So I make this niche content for really niche people, and still there are people who are watching it. Because when I started my content, some of the people were like, who's gonna listen to all of this? And slowly and gradually it all started growing. I'm not marketing my content, guys. I'm not doing any PR. I'm not promoting anything. But still, if you're here watching this, it means you are a lot deeper than many people. And this is not to compliment my own self, but it's actually to compliment all the people who are doing this type of inner work, because you got to be really brave and courageous to be doing this type of inner work. This type of inner work needs you to be so detached and so nonchalant. I'm telling you, from my own experience, I'm telling you. So guys, I see a lot of interesting things, and on my feed I see places where there is no electricity even as of now as we talk. There are places where there's no proper arrangement of water. You don't have the pipelines yet. I mean, there are places also which are probably untouched. You know, you don't have any technology, you don't have any mess as well. But we need to live in a world which is a combination of technology and nature. That's the best life, when you have technology with nature, the balance of technology and nature. Someone knocked my window, they saw I was making a video and they left. So thank you, God, that people just leave me alone when I don't want to be touched by anyone. But there are also people who don't leave me alone, so then there is something that I need to learn from there. So guys, this is how we say thank you. We got to say thank you even for the triggers, because if the triggers are not there, we're not going to see the good stuff. I'm not going to see the good stuff. We need to see that whatever is happening to us, thank you, God, for everything. So a couple of years back, I think, I can't say which year, but couple of years back, so it was around 2012, I think, is when I started saying thank you, God, for everything. I don't know what that did to me. It became like a mantra, because I used to say it a lot. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, God, for everything. Now, I was saying it again from a positive perspective. But one fine day, I went a bit deep into it and I had this really profound understanding and epiphany. So I was like, thank you, God, for everything. Yes, thank you, God, for everything. Even the bad stuff that happened to me, because all of that has led to where I am today. So, character development, character development, lessons, learning lessons, and what not. So many crazy experiences, so many good experiences, so many crazy. So when I say crazier, I'm actually being like positive crazy. So many cool experiences, so many amazing experiences, so many different experiences. I think the more deeper we go, it's no longer about good and bad. It's an experience. It's a unique experience. Okay, so I saw something weird on the road and I was scared if it's an animal, because then I would have to stop the car and do something about it. But it was a heap of grass. So thank you, God, for that. Otherwise, I would have to stop here and things would have changed. And anyway, I wish for all animals, birds, we're all gonna die one day, guys. Life and death is a part of this reality. Life and death is a part of everything we do, actually, but we don't realize it. So, if you are showing us so many beautiful things about life, then thank you, God, for that as well. So, now I am on this sort of highway kind of road, and you can see my speed has changed. So, this is how life is. Life is also like a roadway where you are gonna be changing the gears, you're gonna be changing the way you drive, the traffic situation will change, the signals would become longer or shorter, and I'm just grateful to be here. So I'm grateful that you exist, because I'm talking to someone, right? So gratitude, 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 gratitude. Make it a part of your life. Today, because it's my master's birthday, so I'm gonna say one thing that he says a lot. He says this a lot, he said it many times, that the biggest sin is to be ungrateful. Ungratefulness is the biggest sin. And when I heard it for the first time, during that time also, I was struggling with gratitude. Because I was like, I'm doing gratitude every day, and I still don't feel like the greatest feeling every day. I want to be on my greatest feeling. Like, I want to be like super, super, super excited and happy and whatnot. And he said this, and I was like, ungratefulness is the biggest sin, like above all sins. Like, there are so many sins. How come ungratefulness is the biggest sin? And then I got into a thinking mode and I thought about it a lot, because many a times it happens to me. When something gets my attention, I'm just gonna go like really deep into it. So I thought about it, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, he is damn right. Because everything starts from being ungrateful. Look at all the people who do all the crazy bad things. Now I mean crazy bad things in life. They're all ungrateful. They are like complaining in a very, very, very sad, pathetic way. But they're gonna justify it. They're gonna justify. People always justify all the wrong things they do. When they hurt someone, when they lie to someone, when they cheat on someone, when they make a mockery of someone. Also, all the narcissists, you talk to any narcissist, no matter what type of narcissist that is, but you'll notice one thing, that they always justify whatever they do. And when you listen to them carefully, it's a whole bunch of things that they're ungrateful for. In fact, when you're feeling low and dejected, when you're not happy, listen to yourself and you'll realize that you are also being ungrateful. I did that to myself also. I'm not going to say anything that I did not try, guys, because When I say things just like that, and then they happen to me, which happens to like most people. All the preachers on YouTube right now, there are so many of them, and some of them actually have like good number of subscribers and viewers, because they're just focusing on that. They're just focusing on getting, I mean, you focus on something, you get that, right? You focus on money, you get money. You focus on love, you get love. You focus on the lack of money, the lack of love, the lack of everything, you get that as well. So a lot of people who are focusing on the numbers, they're getting the numbers, but they're not getting the deep knowledge. So they preach a lot of stuff because they memorize it, they listen to someone else, they watch some other videos, they're like, oh, this is really cool stuff, I should say it too, and I'm gonna say it in the most beautiful way, and then I'm gonna put a nice thumbnail on it. I mean, we all put thumbnails, not like I don't, but I'm just saying that without practicing when you preach, it can put you in a big trouble. Yeah, it can. Because when those things actually start happening to you and you don't know what to do then in real time situation, like in reality, lots and lots of people have messy lives. They are like totally effed over by stuff, but they're preaching people. Yeah. And we see that in so many religious institutions, spiritual centers. We see it everywhere. And we see a lot of documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries on Netflix about all these fake gurus. I'm like, how come they have millions of followers? Like, who the hell is following? Why are these people so blind? Why don't they have the discernment to see that this is a total nutcase, and yet they're following them? Because they're not saying anything nice. They're not saying anything right to anyone whatsoever. But people are still following them, and people are making a mess of their own energy as well, because we need to protect our energy. So look for the right people, look for the right information, and practice whatever you preach. Now, some people are preachers on YouTube, and some people are preachers on real life. So they're preaching everyone around, like family members, relatives, friends, partners, business partners. But they're not following any of that. They're not following any of that. But they're telling everyone, be good, do this, do that. So this is also something that can F up energy. Okay. Now, when you have discernment, you will figure it out. Who is practicing what they preach, basically. Now, I'm under this beautiful shade. So you can see sun shade, sun shade. So what type of people are here right now? Let me tell you. Because I'm an intuitive reader, I think I can pick on to the energy of people who are going to be watching this. You're definitely a starseed, a light worker, or a twin flame, or an angelic. You could be of any age group, because I'm like totally not into this age shit. I just avoid it. But yeah, you got to be like a grown up at least. You can't be a child. Some children are very wise, but we need to give children their childhood, you know. I don't like it also when children grow up too fast, because then they lose their innocence. That's the time they should be happy. So you are definitely someone who understands this. You're working on your inner child issues. You're working on your wounds, and some of you are very serious about your shift. You want to shift, okay, and you want to shift like properly. This time you really want to shift. And I know my channel and my content attracts people who are serious about this business, the shifting business. And you know one more thing by now, that you cannot shift by doing external stuff. I mean, external stuff also, but all of the external stuff also should be motivating you to go within yourself. Then it's fine. But if you do all the stuff which is external, it's not going to work for you, at least. I don't know about others, but it's not going to work for you, because you're different. You're a chosen one. I really like your energy. I'm glad that I'm talking to you, someone like you. So please comment and please share your opinions and your views. And also tell me where you're from, which location you're from. Because I don't know when you're gonna watch it, but whenever you do, somebody else should also see it, like you're there. So mark your presence, mark your attendance, mark your presence, and share your location at least. I mean your country. I don't need your house address and all of that. But do mention where you're from, which country. If you want to mention something more, go for it. I mean, I would be happy to read it. But you can share your story with us, and that would be so amazing. Story about your shift, that you want to shift and why you want to shift and what made you get into this. How did you get into inner work? Something that other people can take away and can be very happy about it. Like you can inspire people even from your comments, because a lot of people do that. Some of the people inspire me only. I mean, I read their comments and I'm like, wow, thank you for existing, thank you for being there, thank you for writing in. So all the people who write in, love you all. Thank you so much. Your guys are not just motivating your own self, but also me and also anybody else who reads you. So you are somebody who wants to shift, you are somebody who wants to change, and you're someone who is taking responsibility for your own life and for your own actions. If you're a cribber, you would have probably stopped watching a long time back. So you're not a cribber. And if you watch till end, then you got to take something, you're gonna take something really amazing today. So you are here to change, you are here to shift, you're here to heal your inner child. You're also here to forgive your family members, your parents especially. You're here to figure out how to improve your relationship with God. So here's something cool that I'm going to tell you now. The relationship with your God as in whosoever you think God is equal to the relationship you have with your parents. Now this is a shocker, right? What do I even mean by that? What I mean by that is, when we are growing up, our father and our mother are the first masculine and feminine that we encounter. First masculine and feminine energy that we encounter. First nurturer and provider that we encounter on planet Earth. I'm talking about in flesh and bones, okay? And they're also the ones who have given us their DNA, their energy. They have come together to create life. That's your life. So they have a role to play, an important role to play. So some of us don't have 100% positive experiences with them, right? Some of us have like bit of mixed experiences. I mean, everything cannot be totally bad. You can't just completely hate your parents no matter what they do to you. And you can't completely love them as well if you're on the healing journey. I mean, this is a really slow dude in front of me, so I'm gonna just move on because he's gonna like waste my time. I literally changed my course because there's this one guy, one big van who's just very slow. So you can do that too. You can change the gears, you can change the course as long as you know where you headed to. You can change the track a bit. You can play around with these things. So we are angry with our parents about certain things, and we are angry with God about the same things most of the times. Now this is a discovery I made. It's a very practical thing I learned during my inner work with healing other people as well as healing my own self, that every time I was trying to improve my relationship with God, it had something to do with my father or my mother in some way. And I also figured out that my connections with the feminine energy, my connections with the masculine energy had a lot to do with my lifestyle as well. A lot to do. So yeah, these things are very interesting. Think about it whenever you get time. Just ponder over it, I would say. Your relationship with your parents, your mother, father, and God. It really matters. Your mother and father are also your first gurus. Okay, the first guru are your mother and father. Now, these are the things that we don't have the option because we choose our parents much before. So, we really don't have the option of saying, oh, those are not the parents for me. Of course, they are parents for you, they're the right ones for you, because no matter what you say and do, if you have made it so far and you're doing well and you're doing inner work, then whether you like their parenting or not, whether they've been bad parents or good parents or not, but you are turning out pretty well. If you are doing your inner work, it also means that you're living in the fourth dimension. Okay, you're living in the fourth dimension. If you are living a life of empowerment, like if you are focused on self-empowerment, then definitely you are living in the fourth dimensional reality. Some people are in such a big hurry. Now, I'm like a very relaxed driver. I do drive fast as well, but not unnecessarily fast. Like, I'm like, okay, chill, people. We all gotta go somewhere, but don't go crazy about it. Now, this part of the road I need to focus on. Someone dropped their helmet in the middle of the road, and that's why I'm gonna take a pause for a while, guys. Give me 1 or 2 minutes more, okay? Just bear with me. You know, there was a time when I got so sick of driving that I would not drive at all. Even if someone would tell me, hey, I have the best car, here, why don't you try it out? I would be like, no, I'm not interested. I don't want to drive. I got so sick of driving at one point. Because I was driving like every day to work. There was one time when I was driving like every day to work, and there was traffic every day. So I was on this road, I was on this stretch where there was a lot of traffic every day. And literally, my ex-boss can prove it to you. Like, not really the boss, but whosoever read the resignation letter, because I still have it. I actually told them that I want to resign because I cannot drive to work every day. What I really wanted to tell them is that I am okay to do work from home, but I don't think I was too ahead of my time. Okay, now everybody is doing work from home and all of that. It's normal. Lots of people are doing it. But I was so ahead of my time that I started doing work from home much before. And I was like, I'm going to do work from home, or I'm going to do something I love. I'm not going to do this. I love my job for sure, and I would be happy if that company starts something like that again. I would love to join them again. But I don't think so. They're not doing that. It was cool. Whatever they did, it was cool. Or maybe it grew a lot when I was there. Once I left, everything changed. Sometimes I feel opportunities are created for us in the perfect divine timing. So one thing that we need, the first thing that we spoke about is gratitude. The second thing that we spoke about is healing your relationship with your parents, your mother and father. If you heal your primitive divine masculine and feminine energy, if you learn to forgive them, if you learn to be grateful for whatever they're giving to you, because it has helped you turn out to be who you are now, and you're gonna go places any which way, so it's good. Whatever they did, whatever you went through, they did not do it intentionally. They did not want to hurt you intentionally. Remember that, guys. They are at least much better than a lot of people I've seen. And I can say that about your parents even without meeting them, okay? Because I can see you, I can see them pretty much. So they did something right, okay? Third thing is, after this, is divine timing. So as I am driving towards my spiritual center, my commune where I go to, it's nowhere in the media. You're not gonna see my masters anywhere. First of all, they're not even their physical bodies. But even when, till the time they were, they never gave any interviews, they never did any podcast. Like back then there was radio and all of that, radio, newspaper, blah blah blah, but they never appeared anywhere. So they're not gonna be found that easily. Now times have changed, so of course we do have a YouTube channel and we have a website and all of that is there. There's no problem with the platform, but they don't believe in marketing or PR, because they don't like to be in the energy where you have to really like sell yourself to others. You have to convince other people to watch you, to listen to you. What my masters do is, like, you do your stuff. They are very big on self-expression, really big on self-expression, and they're really big on inner work. But they're not about marketing, PR, and all these gimmicks. So if you find them, you're actually finding them because of pure frequency, past life work that you've done. And of course, if you are meant to work on your solar plexus, because solar plexus is a big thing. Solar plexus healing, solar plexus work, inner work, chanting is the biggest thing. It is the biggest thing in the entire cosmos, in the Brahman. There's nothing bigger than that. And I hope you all figure that out in the right divine timing. If you already have, then amazing, great. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. So yeah, divine timing. When you start practicing gratitude and you start practicing forgiveness, because if you really see, if you look at all the narcissists around you, if you look at all the people around you, all the people you have to forgive, all the people who give you triggers, it all comes down to eventually you have to forgive your most primitive masculine and feminine energy givers. And then you can start seeing the magic of divine timing. Divine timing is happening all the time. All the time, every time is divine time, basically. But we can't see that. Normal people cannot see that. And so normal people only feel happy when things go as per their liking, as per their plan. So they say, oh, you know what? This is my plan. And they're like, it worked out, so it's great. But if something doesn't work out according to their plan, they're sad about it. I mean, the idea is, if you are feeling sad, then don't just feel sad. Don't just get affected by the trigger. Figure out, why do you have the trigger in the first place? Why is it making you sad? Because being sad is not a bad thing. You just have to watch it. You just have to watch that emotion, that sadness. What's causing sadness? Why do you feel this way? What is this emotional thing that you're going through? You have to see it like an experience, okay? And so everything is actually connected. Joy, sorrow is connected. Happiness is connected with sad feelings. Your gifts are connected with your curses. Your curses are connected with destiny. Your destiny is connected with all the things you see, good or bad, whatever. So everything is interconnected, and that's what divine timing is all about. And you are here to just be an observer. When you observe your reality, whatever is happening in front of you, your life becomes effortless. You don't have to do anything. Like, I don't have to read anything to say all this. I don't have a script. I didn't think of the points. I didn't say, oh, today I'm going to talk about this topic and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I'm going to say. No, it all is flowing naturally and organically. I was thinking, usually I'm with my mother, or usually I'm with some people when I'm driving. Today I am by myself, and I was like, let me just speak about this stuff. Let me just speak. I feel like expressing myself, and I want to do it for others. Because I really, actually, I'm very big on this. I really think that when you're growing, content plays a very important role. I mean, content can make you feel content. And sometimes the content is literally synchronized. Like, I am amazed by this, and I think it becomes more and more synchronized when you do the solar plexus chanting. When you do meditation with solar plexus mantra and focus on your third eye, like when you combine Ajna chakra and your Manipur chakra together and you chant the Ram Nam, content becomes synchronized. You start getting synchronized stuff. And in case you're wondering, how come I reached here? I was not doing all this work. Then let me tell you, you must be extremely focused on your inner work, or you have like gone through a number of experiences in the matrix reality that have shaped you to become certain way. And otherwise, overall in your life, the one good thing about you, I can tell you without meeting you, is that you are an extremely honest person. And that honesty is going to take you a long way, my friend, because honesty is the best policy. We just need to learn how to be honest with ourselves, with others. We need to learn how to communicate with others. So as much as it's all about self-expression, it's also about how to communicate with other people. Okay? I think that's pretty much it. These things, this transmission is about these things. I'm gonna be there in a bit now, like literally. So yeah, I'm really grateful to God for you. Thank you, God, for you. I'm just recording all this because I can't pause here. I'm driving. You guys can understand, I'm sure. So live well. I mean, enjoy your life. There's a very interesting study. I think it's true. It's true. I think so. I mean, when you're in gratitude, when you're like observing, everything becomes pure. It may not be so pure otherwise, but it's going to become pure. Your food will become pure, your opportunities will become pure, your thoughts will become pure. When you have gratitude and when you are connecting with that inner confidence. So you will meet people, my dear friends. Don't be sad if you meet such people. They're just showing you something. If you meet people, the narcissists, the liars, the betrayers, all the mean people, sometimes they really hurt us. You have to learn one thing from them, and that is confidence. You have to think, if they can be so confident with all the bullshit they're doing, with all the mess they're creating, if they can lie so confidently, like they know that you know, many a times they know that you know that they're lying, they're making a fool out of you. At least they're trying to. Still, if they do it, still they're doing it. Look at the confidence, man. I mean, that's the kind of confidence you need to have, because you are not even lying, dude. Dudette, you are honest. You are a beautiful child of God. You're doing such good deeds. You're doing inner work. You are pure, divine. You're conscious. You're practicing awareness. And still you're not confident about yourself. Why? Why? You gotta ask that question. Why, God? Why? Why am I not confident right now? If the narcissist can be, if the samsaric can be so confident, if the liars, cheaters, scammers can be so confident, why can't I be confident with all the lovely gifts that you've given to me, Lord? Lord, please help me, Lord. Please help me, Lord. Please help me appreciate myself, my life, everything that you've given to me, Lord. Please help me appreciate it. Please help me see it. Please help me enjoy my life with finesse. So, I think that's where I'm going to take a pause. We have a green signal here. And I'm about to reach, I think, yes, I'm about to reach now. So I would be like parking the car and I would be getting in. I mean, if things would have gone my way today, I would have been here early in the morning, like super early. I woke up at 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. just to get ready, take a bath, like leave early in the morning, no traffic, nothing. But it did not happen like that. Okay, it did not happen like that. And I could have gone, I mean, anyone would have felt a little bad about it, but no. I am done being guilty and I'm gonna pass it on to you guys also. I was really unwell in the morning. I had this really bad stomach ache because I got my period, and women get cramps, we all know that, and when the cramps happen it's horrible, but usually the cramps happen and a simple antacid can help you, like it can help you feel really good. So I didn't have one and I was like, oh God, I don't have one. Only if I get one, everything will be sorted. So I tried looking for delivery places, but I could not get it. Anyway, magically, let's cut the story short. Magically, I got it. I ate it. And then I was like, okay, better to have breakfast because I'm not well, okay? And if I'm not well, what if I get so sick that I cannot even make it? What if I get so sick that I cannot even go? You got to be happy that you can make it over there. You can go over there. And that's the thing that we should be happy about, isn't it? And I got like really cool parking spot as well. Right here, right now. I got a parking spot. Like on Sundays, it's really tough to get a parking spot here. But I got it. I always open the wrong. भैया जी, ये आपका है साइकिल? तो थोड़ा सा कर लीजिए. Thank you. So yeah, I was like probably not gonna even be here if I got too unwell, because sometimes we do. So I am thankful to God that I got the parking spot. I got to be here today and everything looks great. Despite being a woman, I must thank God for my parking skills as well, because I can park much better than I used to. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's go a little bit back now. So I'm also gonna meet one of my brother who sings really beautiful bhajans. I'm not sure if I can bring him on my vlogs or on my videos, but if I can, that'll be really great. So guys, I had a really amazing time doing this. I am here, and I'm here at the right divine timing. Whatever was written, I am really grateful to God, and it is the right divine timing. So Ramayan has started, and I will join in. So yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you so much for everything. I didn't even take that long to reach here, because I started driving and I started making this video at the same time. So yeah, see you in the next one. You're amazing, you're fantastic. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram. Mwah.